Good afternoon, welcome to my channel. This is my first attempt doing a 2 frontal ponytail. And these are the products that I use to lay down the cap first. I'm about to use boho, and I did 5 layers. Basically 6, because boy, this is my first time, and I would say this is the first challenge I ever had in a long time. This was difficult. I almost wanted to give up. But I'm glad that my clients put their trust in me, because one thing they know is that I'm not going to let them walk out the house any kind of way. But it did take me a long time to do this. It was my first time, so hopefully next time when I do a 2 ponytail, because I already a 2 frontal. I did 1 frontal before, but the next time I do this, I hope I'll be faster, since I already know what not to do and what to do. For me, I was watching how people already put the hair glue on the cap, and I did not like that method because it got real sticky. So I like doing it the same way I do my wigs. I do the Got2b glue, lay down the edges, dry that up, then I do the Got2b spray and lay the cap down and put my foundation on, cut around it, and then put the glue on there. It's less messy for me. Maybe I gotta practice more because it was my first try doing it this way. But yeah, I just went right back to my old ways. So I think this is about the 5th layer or the 4th layer. And you try to get it as flat as you can, and you make sure that you have a clear foundation, but make it as smooth as you can. Okay, so I'm doing the last layer, and I'm giving you a close-up. You want to make it as smooth and flat as it could be. I think I do 1/2 inch or 1 inch of glue laid on, half laid on the cap and half laid on the skin. Right now I'm combing it, blow drying the because it dries up quick. Here I use Got2b glue and hairspray to mold her ponytail and get it as flat as I can. This was a little bit difficult for me because you're trying to cover up the cap, and maybe it's because we use a 13x4. If we use a 13x6, I wouldn't have to like try to make sure the ponytail and the cap, like make sure the cap is covered basically. But this is both our first time attempting this, and she got her frontals by the beauty supply store, and usually they don't have a 13x6. So this was a good, I would say, for it to be store-bought, this was actually a good 2 good frontals that she got $100 a piece, and frontals cost a lot. Right now I'm using my flat iron to do her baby hairs, and we're not going to do too much baby hairs, but just a little bit. And that's the flat iron I use. I'm trying to make sure I show you every product that I use. Okay, now I'm doing a close-up of her edges, so I cut them down. I'm using Got To Be glue. Usually I use Nairobi and Got To Be glue, but since this is my first attempt, I didn't want to do too much because I'm a little nervous of doing too much liquid on the lace when this is my first time doing this type of style. But yeah. You just take your time. Don't rush. So now that we're almost done with the baby hairs, I'm going to wrap her hair up with the wrap it up strips and then start on her ponytail by using the 30-second Salon Pro glue. And we only use one bundle. You don't need it to be thick, especially when it's a messy bun and you're gonna curl it. So those are the two products that I use. And for this, you really could put the glue on the wrap it up paper for the ponytail. But like I said, this is my first time doing this style and I don't got time to be messy or mess up because frontals cost a lot and nobody got time to have glue in the wrong places. So take your time. When it's something new, take your time. I really thought I could do this with ease, but it looks easy in videos, but it's harder in person. I'm using my favorite flat iron Kipozi. And I think I'm going to put the links down. Most of them are on Amazon of the products that I use. And I did get my Kipozi from Amazon to the point where I am using it for the 3rd year and I burnt the color off. I have used this thing so much and it heats up. So be careful. You might need a heating glove or be like me, you just keep burning your hands. But yeah, I'm just curling it and then I put a bobby pin in there to hold it because I want the curl to get cold and stay. And then I'm going to spray it with Sebastian. And that is my favorite Sebastian hairspray. Yes, ma'am. And I'm doing the loose curls after I let it sit and get cold. Take her wraps off. Take my band off her head. And we're just going to bobby pin it. Not too tight because she wanted a look, a loose look. But yep, you just go around and bobby pin it. And here are the results. I think for my first time doing a 2 frontal ponytail, I did pretty good. I know what not to do and what to do. Try your best to not make it as messy when you do the foundation. It's very hard. Do what you know that fits you. Because new techniques are cool, but sometimes your old techniques work best. Please subscribe, and thank you.